Hi Year 3, it's Mrs Silverthorne here with Maths for Friday the 12th of February. Okay, so once again, we're going to jump into some TT Rockstars for 5 minutes of really good practice. So pause the video here, log on to TT Rockstars and give it your best shot. Okay, so for our maths today, we are going to be thinking about subtracting money. So we worked a little bit on adding money, converting money, and counting money, but now we want to look about what happens when we are subtracting money. Now, usually that tends to be when we are spending money or giving money away. So let's have a little look at this problem here. So I've got some coins, and it says Ron spends 52 pence of these coins. How much money does he have left? So in order to be thinking about this, I'm quite lucky because I can already see from my coins that I've already got a 50, which is really helpful because he's spending 52 pence. So that's quite helpful. But what I will want to be thinking of is, do I have a 2 pence or 2 1p pieces to go with it so that then I can actually do the subtraction? Well, I have. I've got a 50 pence, so I'm just going to put a cross through that one. And I've got a 2 pence, so I can cross that out. And another way that I can look at that is I can think, well, what coins are now left? So I can see here, I've got a £2 coin, I've got a 20 pence and a 1 pence. So all together, that would work out to be £2 and 21 pence left over. When we're thinking about this, we want to think about what this looks like as a calculation. And it looks like this. So to begin with, I need to know how much money I had to begin with. So it says Ron has these coins. Really, we want to be really clear and think about actually, well, how much did he have to begin with? So all of that money together that he had at the start was £2.73. The way we've written it as a calculation is £2.73. Take away, I've just drawn an arrow there to show you where the takeaway sign is, take away the 52 pence. And then we're able to work out what's left over by crossing out the coins. Okay, let's try it a different way. Okay, so we've got a part-whole model here again to help us with a subtraction. And as you can see, there we go, just down here. There we go, just down here, I've got the space where I need to be thinking about what that number could be. So I've got this amount up here. And I want to be able to subtract this amount to be able to work out the missing number. So the first thing I want to do is work out, well, how much money have I got to begin with? So up here, I've got a £5 note and a 50 pence. So I know that that is the same as saying I've got £5 and 50 pence. Then I want to think about what I've got in this one. So I can see I've got £2 coins, so I know that's the same as saying I've got £2. And then for the pence, I've got 10 pence. If I were to write this as a calculation, what I could say is £5 and 50 pence take away £2 and 10p. There we go. So I'm looking at it here and I'm thinking, okay, that's fine then. So if I've got £5 and I want to take away £2, I know that's going to leave me with £3. So I'm just going to write that down there for now. And then I know that I've got 50 pence take away 10 pence. And I know that that's going to leave me with 40 pence. Now, for the moment, we're able to do this separately with pounds and pence. But one of the problems we might encounter later on, there we go, £3 and 40 pence. One of the problems we might encounter later on is when we need to exchange a pound. So this works for now. This is fine for now. But later on, what we might find is that we need to exchange a pound. So let's move on. Let's have a little look at how much we've got here. So this is a similar problem. So we've got, let's find out what our whole is. We've got £10. I can see a £10 note there and a 20 pence. So £10 and 20 pence. There we go. And then I want to subtract this amount here so that then I can work out what my missing amount is here. Let's give it a go. So I know I've got £10.20 here. I've got a £2 coin and a £1 coin. So I know that's the same as £3 and a 10 pence. So £3 and 10 pence. So something very similar here. So I won't need to do an exchange because I can do 20 pence take away 10 pence and I can do £10 take away £3. That is no problem at all. So I know that if I did the pounds first, I would end up with £10 take away £3 would give me £7. And then for the pence, 20 pence take away 10 pence would leave me with 10 pence. There we go. And that is what we were putting over here. So at the moment, we haven't had to do any exchanging, which is really good. It's really useful at the moment. There we go. Now in year 4, we'll start to look at using a formal method to be able to subtract that way when we look at exchanging. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at our number line. So at the moment, I've got £5, but I want to subtract £3 and 65 pence from it. So this is where I need to be really careful. So at the moment, I'm going to start from this end over here because I am doing a subtraction and I'm starting with £5. There we go. So with the £5, I've got no pence that I can subtract. So I haven't got £5.50, I haven't got £5.90 or anything like that. I've just got the £5. And I want to subtract £3 and 65 pence. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract the pounds first. So I want to subtract £3. So I'm going to jump back 1, 2, £3. So take away, and I use my unit here. So I'm drawing my pound symbol. So take away £1. There we go. And I've done that 3 times. So I'm taking away £3 altogether. So that takes me back. There we go. To £2. So I've taken away this part. Now I want to take away the 65 pence. So I know that when I'm counting back with that £2, I need to be thinking about what that will be like in pence. So I'm going to break down the 65 pence even further. So I'm thinking about £2. I know that £2 is equal to 200 pence. So I'm just going to have that in the back of my mind while I'm doing the subtraction. So in order to do this, what I'm then going to do is I'm going to count back. I'm going to partition the 65 into 10. So I need to count back 6 tens. So I'm going to do minus 60 pence. There we go. So I'm thinking about that 200, I'm taking away 60 pence, or you could break it down even further and do the 200 pence, take away 50 pence, and then 10 pence. That's going to take me all the way back here, and I'm going to end up at £1 and 40 pence. But I've still got the little 5 to do. So I've done the 6 tens, I want to do the 5 pence. So I'm at £1 and 40 pence, and I want to take away 5 pence. There we go. So really the only part that's affected here is the 40 pence. The £1 won't be affected here. So once I've taken away my 5 pence, I can count backwards 5, and then I will end up at £1 and 35 pence. There we go. So that is my answer. I'm going to write it in large down there. So £1. Oh, I've got some Wi-Fi networks available apparently. And 35 pence. There we go. Let's look at another one. Okay, so I'm going to use a number line to subtract £8 and 99 pence from £10. So let's give this a go. One of the ways that we can do this is we think about the number £8 and 99 pence. With our knowledge of money now, we know that 99 pence is very close to £1. So you might be thinking about estimating and thinking, well, what is £10 take away £9? Because that would mean that the 8 and the 99 pence is very, very close to £9. And then you could add on that penny difference. I'm going to show you the method we used before, though. If you want to do the method I just said with the estimating, you're more than welcome to do that. That's no problem. But one of the things that you will need to be able to do is to prove your answer. Let's give this way a go then. So first things first, I want to take away the pounds first. So I've got £10 and I've got £8 here that I want to subtract. So I'm going to subtract them. So I could do 8 jumps, or I'm actually going to do a bigger jump first. I'm going to do a jump back of 5 and then a jump back of 3. So I'm going to take away £5 first. And I know that the difference between 5 and 8 is 3. So then I could do 1, 2, 3. And each one of those is taking away £1. So take away £1, take away £1. And then I know that I've gone back here to £5. And then here I'll be back at 4, 3, £2. So this has gotten me back to £2. So there we go. Now, once again, I want to do subtracting my pence now. So for this one, I still need to be using that knowledge that we looked at the other day of £2. I know that is the same as saying I've got 200 pence. There we go. So from 200 pence, I want to take away 99 pence. Again, you can use this method that we've just been practicing, or you can be thinking about, well, I'll just take away 100 and then add another one on. That's totally fine too. So let's have a little look. So I'm going to take away 9 tens first. So, oh, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This isn't working, is it? It's not a very efficient method. So instead of taking away 9 tens, I think I'm going to break it up even further. So I'm then going to break up the 99 pence into 50 pence and 40 pence. I'm going to take away 50 pence. There we go. So I know that 200 pence take away 50 pence will leave me with 150 pence, which is equal to £1 and 50 pence. There we go. And then I want to take away 40 pence. There we go. So I'm going to do a big jump, minus 40 pence. So with the 50 pence, take away 40 pence. I know my difference there is only 10 pence. So that's going to leave me with 110 pence. But now I want to take away 9 pence. So this 110 pence is equal to £1 and 10p. But I only want to take away this 9 now. So if I'm only taking away the 9, it's only this part that's going to be affected. So I'm going to take away my 9. And that is going to leave me with £1 and 1p left. There we go. Let's have a look at another one. Let's move on a little bit further. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is our silver task for today. So I'd like you to have a go at using a number line to complete these subtractions. So we're drawing a number line. It is so important that you use a ruler. It just makes your work really nice and neat, and it's really, really helpful when you look back at it at the end so that then you can tick off your answers. So pause the video here and give this a go. Okay, how did you get on? Have a little look through these answers and tick off the ones that you got correct and put a dot next to the ones that you didn't. If you're ready for the gold task, let's move on. Okay, so for our gold task today, we want to have a little look at this worded problem. So for this one, you will need to work carefully. Finlay had £7 and 15 pence. He bought a bus ticket and he had £4 and 35 pence left. Which ticket did he buy? So did he buy a ticket to the seaside, which cost £3.50? Did he buy a ticket to the swimming pool, which cost £3.20? Did he buy a ticket to the Science Museum, which cost £2.80? You'll need to do a bit of trial and error here. So have a go at subtracting all of those amounts from £7.15 to find which one gives you the answer of £4 and 35p. So pause the video here and give it a go. Okay, I hope you got the answer of the Science Museum. So £7.15, take away the amount that it would cost, so £2.80, does leave you with £4.35 left. So it was the Science Museum Finlay was on his way to. If you want to give the Platinum Challenge a try, let's go. Okay, so for the Platinum Challenge, this one is a little bit like the Addition Challenge you had to do the other day. So you are very lucky and you have £15 to spend. You can buy any of these 3 items. So you could buy a Match Attax cards, so that costs £1. You could buy an adventure book and that costs £4.99. You can buy a Jenga game for £7.15. You can buy a pack of Smiggle scented pens for £5.49. Or you can buy a pair of socks for £3.50. Choose 3 of these items and subtract them from the £15 and work out how much money you've got left. You can choose any of these items that you like. If you want, you can even try out some different combinations of items. Pause the video here and give it a go. Okay, so this is one of those questions where there are an awful lot of combinations that you could have. And I worked out that there are 75 different combinations of items that you could have chosen to buy. So I'd like you to work with an adult at home to find out if you've got the right answer for how much money you had left. And if they want to, they are more than welcome to use a calculator to double check. I hope you've had a really, really good time with your maths today. I know I have, and I'm really, really pleased with how hard you guys have all worked this term. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen now and I will end our maths there. Have a really, really lovely half term and I'll see you soon.